Hey guys, StarTard here, and I wanted to bring you guys another vlog because I thought it was time to illuminate you guys onto, I guess, some of my thought process behind some of the things that have been going on online, specifically a video that has reignited the TF2 versus Overwatch debate, a debate that should never have been reignited in the first place, and a debate that should never even exist. So, consider this kind of a rant video. I know you guys don't like that, but I felt it was appropriate to do it just this once because this is a topic that has enraged so many people, including myself. So, here it is. No, there's not going to be any game footage. I know you guys don't like that either because it's pretty low quality, and I understand that. So it's just going to be me talking. So the first thing I want to talk about is just how poorly researched the video was. For one, MatPat did little to no research in the video, and that upsets me to a great degree because Game Theory is a show, for those of you that don't know, prides itself on being well researched and very well thought out. And they obviously did nothing of that sort in the video. Um, for instance, they talk about how TF2 and TF2 compared to Overwatch is an incomplete game when Overwatch has just come out and Blizzard is still making adjustments and still making tweaks to the game, which is absurd. Neither game is complete, as TF2 is still having updates and competitive mode is still in its infancy. And and to say that Overwatch, a game that just came out, is a complete game that you can buy for $40 is absurd, because there's no way a game that comes out this past spring is a full complete game, if you get what I mean. It's just not possible. Uh, Another point that I want to bring up is just how biased the video was toward TF2. Uh, TF2 is in the game. They bring up a lot of memes, a lot of really old and outdated memes, uh, and make TF2 seem like one giant meme fest when in reality it's much more than that. It's charity events and community map makers and streamers and charity events um, and a competitive scene that is and lands that invite players from all over the world, which is something that I don't know of any other game that does that aside from like maybe some of the elders like World of Warcraft and obviously fighting games and games of those caliber. But for a game like TF2, I don't know of any other game that has that kind of community around it. Uh, to say that TF2 is just memes and crap is just, I don't know what to say about that, honestly. And another thing that I want to point out is the fact that just the game itself is misrepresented by a person who has also done no research about the game itself and really honestly doesn't know what he's talking about in terms of what the game is. He brings up that the game is free to play, when in reality, the game is not at all, or at least wasn't at all, free to play. He implies that the game has been free for 9 years, when in reality, Team Fortress 2 only became free to play 4 years ago in 2012. Um, I unfortunately have no experience being a pay to play, as I started a free to play engineer, as you guys have probably already guessed. I started out as a free to play hatless engineer who only had stock weapons, and um, that's just one example of ignorance on TF2's representation part. Um, and even on Overwatch's part, MatPat brings up the fact that characters have movement abilities and can explore the maps much more than the characters in TF2 can. But something that I don't think they even considered was the fact that maybe some classes in TF2 shouldn't have those kind of mobility options, because a medic that can fly around the map that's absurd. That would be a little bit obscene. It would break the flow of gameplay. And if the engineer could do that, imagine what kind of crap could happen there. Um, or even the heavy. If the heavy could fly around the map, just imagine what kind of shenanigans would arise from that for those of you who do play the game and have seen TF2 played. Um, I mean, if some classes had the mobility options that they do, it would break the flow of gameplay. It would not make the game fun or balanced at all in any way, shape, or form. Um, and something else that I want to bring up is the fact that in the YouTube comment section of that very video, people's comments have been being deleted, and if not deleted, mysteriously disappearing. Uh, I think my comment was mysteriously disappeared. Um, and honestly, to censor the opinions of people who are very vocal in the TF2 community, by the way, a well-known TF2 player named Muselk actually commented on the video, and his comment was mysteriously disappeared out of thin air. Um, and I made a comment restating his comment, and my comment mysteriously vanished as well. To censor other people's opinions on such a hot button topic is just not called for and very inappropriate. And I'm a person that doesn't believe in unnecessary censorship, but if you're trying to create a debate and trying to rouse people up, and then to delete the comments of people that are trying to advocate for the game that they play, it it's just unacceptable. So you guys are probably tired of me ranting on and on and on for 7 minutes about about how poor Game Theory's latest video was. So I'm gonna cut the video short right now, and just leave you guys with your own opinions to form. Go and watch the video. It'll be in the comment section below. So uh, just make for yourselves what you will of it. And this is StarTard signing out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.